Well, guys, great news for all of you that are putting in these great comments about the stream chat crashing. You're automatically entering yourself into tonight's live stream giveaway from A to ZDarts.com. Tonight's raffle winner will receive a set of Harrow's Black Knight 18-gram soft tip darts. Again, just leave a comment in the chat, hit that like button. You'll automatically be entered into for your chance to win. Sean Green, Danny Baggish, Nick Teixeira. It looks like we're going to stay here on Jeremiah Millar's look here for a little bit just to make sure there's no freezing going on. Every time we switch, it seems to be freezing for no reason whatsoever. So this is where we're going to be. Danny, this match right now, 5-4 Maya, and Mike Maloney's now starting to scrap in front in this leg, but
Yeah, there's a scrappy leg here, and just to kind of go off what you just said, I just switched the AOL disc, so we should be good to go. Yeah, Mike's playing. I mean, the scrappy leg, but these are the legs you got to win. Got to be on the good side of these, that's for sure.
and Mike does win that one. So 5-5 scoreline, but now it's to a point where Brian Henry in that outfit every time makes me crack up. So, guys, we do have the 9-mark counter still going. Don't worry. It is still only 5-5 scoreline. We got plenty of time here for this thing to crash 3, 4, 5 more times, maybe 0, and that's the hope. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, let's let's go with 0 there, Sean. I can't
Over under 0. How about that?
Can we find out who's in that Michael Myers?
It's so great. And
It's
just the way that he's sitting is wonderful, and I don't think he's doing it on purpose. That's the best part. Boom goes the dynamite, Mike Maloney. My goodness. Look at that. We're at 22, ladies and gentlemen.
You're right. Listen, my hotspot is running out of data for sure, and I just shut it off. So hopefully it won't crash anymore. Sorry about that, guys. I take full blame for that.
Well, we appreciate it. And you know, that's really what counts the most is that type of the go-getter's attitude.
Back to back 9 marks. Nah. Stop jinxing them. See, at what point in time
yourself?
what
You just talk to yourself.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, we all do it. But yeah, at a certain point in time, you used to believe in that commentator's curse, huh?
Yes, I'm sorry.
And now look at you.
Trevor Boobolts' comment. Oh my gosh, some of the stuff you guys go through.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh my gosh. That's great. Yeah. All right. Mike Maloney, look. Single 19, triple 20, triple 4. He went for it, didn't he? It's one of those darts, the timing, you have to, you gotta hit those.
Maya looking down to the 19s. Got it. Jeremiah Millar scraps himself right back in front with a big 9 mark.
So 9 legs in, and we're at 23 9 marks.
Yeah, and this has all the makings of going the distance, doesn't it?
Yeah, it definitely does. It has all the making of going the distance. It has all the making of being right around 41.
Another 9 from Maya. Gives another fist bump looking back. That's the on fire Jeremiah Millar. When he starts doing that to the crowd, he's in the zone right now. Man, Mike Maloney is going nowhere. Stand right there on his tail.
I honestly thought that the crowd, the people behind him was going to put more pressure on him. But like I said, I think I said that earlier, though. I think he thrives with that. Yeah. He just loves it. But what player doesn't?
Right. Actually, talking to one of my local guys in Indy who for the first time is playing in Division 2, he said that's the really cool part for him is having all the people show up to the bar and root for him while he plays online. Like that's really cool. But he did say it added some pressure to me week 1, and I came out flat in that very first match. So you're absolutely right. It can positively or negatively affect you. Uh-oh.
been one day away, and you guys have 74 crashes. Come on now.
We can barely hear you, Will, but hi.
Well, it's
What's
because
going on, buddy?
that's why.
Well, well, well. Will Stewart, USA Darts, in the virtual booth. You just couldn't stay away, huh?
I guess not. I guess when you land in St. Louis and have 78 people messaging you on Facebook, I don't know what the hell's going on. So I'm going with the 34.5 still, fellas, on the over-under line.
I like how he just moved on from the fact that, listen, we've had a couple crashes. It's no big deal. You don't have to worry about it. But if you could keep accepting those messages, that would be grateful for
Well,
Nick, who's actually the one working on that. As
people need to
Maya leaves the
understand
Devils finish here.
there's a little bit of some tropical storm going on, so that could be it too.
Oh, look at this.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that would have been one of the moments, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Double, trip 18. I don't understand why Maya didn't try to win the game there. He was up in points. I feel like, you know.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think the first start missed, and after that, he just went back to 18s.
No, he shot all three.
I know the first start registered in 18, but I'm pretty sure that was closer to the bullseye. I could be wrong. It bounced off. The first start bounced off, so that's why I couldn't tell for sure. Well, Maloney does not have winning darts right this second. Look, you got people saying Danny Baggish would have hit that. They know.
Not all the time. Not all the time. Pressure gets to everyone.
Oh, look at that. 6-5. 6.0 to a 5.80. I'm not sure what round that was, but that was deep into that leg.
Quick question. How many times has Danny Baggett pulled I would have hit that.
0. Actually, the chat just said that, and then I brought it up. So really, he's been really great with that. We talked ahead of time, said stop bragging so much, and he's listened, and it's been wonderful. I never said that to him. He's been wonderful with that.
He said that to me off air.
You're not supposed to agree with what I just went back on. Anyway, yeah, Ryan Solomon said no more cam switching. At this point, let's be honest, we don't want to see those javelins that Mike Maloney's throwing anyway. With the fuzzy screen, we might as well just stay here on this one. And plus, it keeps it from not freezing, which I think is what everyone wants.
Do you think right now, like, you know, whoever you guys interview or whatever the case may be, that I think they're going to be pretty upset with how they're playing so far. Would you agree?
Oh, I don't know. They're having some really good legs. Yeah, they've had some off legs, but I think for the most part, like that last leg right there where they're just battling back and forth, I don't think either of them are going to look at that leg as a poor leg. They're probably giving each other a little bit too many opportunities, I think, than they would like. A couple of
More than
unforced
we
errors.
probably thought.
Right.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like that's affecting a whole lot of the outcomes of the legs, which has kind of been weird. It just seems like they give it right back to each other when it happens.
This has all the making of a 9-8 match, doesn't it?
Oh, it really does.
All the making of it.
Oh, there's a Maloney double. We've got a Maloney double. Oh boy.
To play Gates in the king seat. Just tough matches one after another, isn't
it? Gates in the chat again. Maybe they were trying to avoid playing me.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Millar gets another 9 mark there on the 16s. That's nice. Maloney, though, saying, I don't care. No, thank you. He even hit all 3 of the numbers that they had to hit there.
What are we at? What are we at with a 9 count mark after Jeremiah hits this one?
Well, we'll tell you in just a second.
No problem. Oh my god.
Can't tell you. I believe we're at like 27 or 28. But still plenty of time. Will went dead silent on us, which is really scary. 8
What's he
mark.
say? Tropical storm?
I know my duties, boys. It's sit in the background and backpack this one away.
Well, we appreciate you showing up then. We want to hear you if you're going to be here, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What was the point even showing up then?
Oh, don't leave though. 6.32 to a 4.83 for Mike Maloney. So I don't know why I'm still trying to write down these scores. I missed the last 5 of them. Yeah, Jason Ives. They will 3-dart count up there for the start of the last leg decider if it goes to that point. You guys, if you stayed along and listened to all the interviews, you saw that both guys don't really want this to go to a last leg decider. They want to win 9-7, which means something pretty soon has to turn in one of their favors.
Yeah, the only way I can see this going 9-7 now would be a break right here by Maloney, and then a hold the rest of the way for the players. Other than that, it's got the making of 9-8 all day long.
Well, you saw those first 3 darts there from Maloney. This is probably what he's thinking too, that this is the time to put the gas pedal down and see what happens. Trying to throw in a Hawk smash type of leg, you know?
And I think I was just wrong there because it's not alternating; it's loser starts, right?
It is.
Yeah, I
But
apologize.
but still just even getting the lead right there to make it a 7-6 scoreline does kind of separate it out a little bit more. He will get to the best thing that can happen is they can go to a last leg decider and diddle for it. Like that's the worst thing that can happen for him at that moment. But Maya
Absolutely.
tries to take the 18s there. You like that move, the aggressiveness of it?
Yeah, absolutely. I would have took the same shot, especially if you go trip 20, trip 20. You already had your mind made up what you would do.
That's fair.
I'm sure he does the same thing. If I'm hitting 6 here, take the shot, get it out the way. Because we don't think we're gonna miss there. Like if we go trip, in our mind, it's a 9 mark. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gone by that point.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, to think like that would be nice. I think I do think like that, which is probably asinine to say out loud, because the percentage, man, is like 2 tops.
Do you play competitively at all?
That no one would call how I play darts competitive. Not a single person. I dabble. I have some fun. I know the game.
So no.
You have to know the game to play this. I'm not bad. I can throw some 5 pluses in there, but I'm gonna average like a 3.
But okay, that's not bad at all.
No, I'm not a bad player. Slightly above average, probably.
I don't think I've ever seen you play. That's the reason why I was asking.
That's fair. I try to avoid that at all costs.
Big
Big
9
9
mark.
mark there from Mike Maloney. Jinx, you owe me a Coke. Yes.
Oh,
Got it.
pinch poke. That was a good one. Good timing. Good timing there.
Everyone who's thrown in these must win by 2 clear legs obviously does not know that we have day jobs in the morning. But at the same time, would I hate it? No, probably not. Probably take it all day. But gosh, that could last forever.
Can someone give me an update on the games tonight as well while you're in the chat? The football games? I appreciate it.
That's fair. Hey guys, and if you do so, you'll automatically be entered in tonight's live stream giveaway from A to ZDarts.com. Tonight's draft winner will receive a Harrow's Black Knight 18-gram soft tip darts. All you have to do is leave a comment in our chat, hit that like button on our Facebook page. That'll enter you in for your chance to win. And even if it's answering Danny's questions about his his namesake.
That switch, Sean. That switch. Did you see that? Down in points, knows he only needs 4 bulls. Cricket strategy at its best.
Yeah, now Maya can't win it here. Wow, 4 bulls. My gosh, that's the most chats in 1 second we've ever received just to answer your question. Can Maloney hit 3 bulls here and 2 darts?
Oh, look at that. Oh, he stayed over
Oh,
there.
no! Oh, my goodness. Well,
Oh.
is that one of those moments, Danny?
Oh, did you after he threw that second dart, I said he stayed over there. So
Yeah.
obviously he blocked himself with the first dart to the double. At that point, I just feel like you got to reset yourself.
Well, there you go.
Wowzer.
I mean, wow.
No one would ever thought that, huh?
No, not after the double bull on dart 2.
Mm-mm.
But you're probably spot on there that he stayed right there. So you reset there? That's what you would do in that situation for the most part?
Yeah, just reset because what you don't want to do is rush it like you did, right? You don't want to rush it because you know you need 4, and once you hit the double, you get kind of excited. Adrenaline hits you real fast.
Well, he comes back out with a 9 mark to start off the next leg. So I think he's left that leg in the past, which, again, how impressive is that? Is that just knowing this is still a marathon?
No, that's just I think that's anger.
No, that's fair.
I think that's anger. You know, when you feel like you had something and you end up losing the leg, yeah, come out firing the next leg out of anger. I do. Jeremiah's playing really well though. He stayed in the game in the legs that he needed to stay in. He's grinded them out. He's put the
Yep.
6+s in. You know, maybe the legs that he was shooting the 4.67, the 4.83, the 4.0. Maybe he just kind of towards the end of the leg just kind of said, let's concentrate on the next one.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. And just the scrappiness that he's been able to show. Their averages going into the break were a good deal off as we get another 9 mark there from Jeremiah Millar. That's number 29 on the 9 mark counter. They're getting closer and closer to that record. And there's still quite a few legs that could possibly be had in this bad boy. So I think my number of what did I say, 39?
You did, but I
Effective
think
schlag.
nah, I really do think that it's gonna be Nick. I hate to say that.
You don't think they're going to get better here? You're going to see some scrappiness?
Yeah, I
Possibly.
think as it gets tighter, I think you'll see more 5 and 7s than you will 9s.
Okay.
Obviously, unnaturally, right?
I don't know. You're the expert, not me. Some people don't feel that pressure, you know? I don't ever feel that pressure because I'm expected to miss, you know? So, and plus I've never played in a match of this length where all of this hard work is going into each and every leg just to get to a possible last leg one leg shootout, right? That's the craziness of all that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So I was reading Bob's question. I don't remember the situation there, Bob. If I would have taken the 17 before the 18 in Mike's spot, um, I'm gonna say yes, just because you know how I like to play cricket. So I'm gonna agree with whatever you think I would have done there through our battles, big boy.
Well, there you go. Jeremiah Millar gets lucky number 30. We're only 9 away from from my
11 away.
Yeah, 11 might be out
Oh,
of reach. You might be right. 9 probably is too. Maybe not. Come
maybe
on, Mike
not.
Maloney. Reggie
They know it.
Millard, number of 9 marks there. Put 31 on there.
Jeremiah just
Boom,
took a
baby.
step back and said, "Oh, I have to hit a single 19 for a 7."
Yeah, it wasn't worth it to stay there. You're probably right. The most 9 marks in a match is 37. That was done last week by Leonard Gates and Rick Hensey. So, Mike is wondering what's going on here. He's out of the frame. That would have been really cool if you would hit that from outside of the frame. That's a pretty wide shot of the camera too.
5 bulls here from Jeremiah.
Yeah, just 5.
Yeah, he'll do it just to put himself ahead.
Ooh,
Oh,
that
stop
was an
it,
unlucky
Danny.
second.
Jeez.
And the third, I'm gonna guess, it looked pretty good, but it didn't matter anyway. Well, Mike gets it done. A 5.11 is all it took there, and you called it, Scrappy, already. Here we go. I have to start saying you're right about things. Dang it.
No.
This is why you're good at what you're doing, bud. And
Yeah,
plus,
okay, I know.
you raised the looks 100%. Will, if you're still listening, earmuffs. You raised the looks like 100%.
Yeah, I
Keep going.
doubt that.
Keep going, buddy.
That salt,
Keep
that
going.
salt, that salt and pepper is looking real ugly these days, Danny Baggage.
I know it is.
Wow.
Listen, when I turn my face, it
I
stinks because
no,
I used to look at it and see the trim and stuff. I look at it, it looks like it's disappeared. Like I have no hair here.
I did hear it's going to work out for you sponsorship wise. Just for Men's calling, huh?
Oh, they are. They are. Yes, absolutely, Will. Thank you. You're so nice to me.
Well, Mike Maloney might have to resort to Rogaine here.
Oh my gosh. Will, why are you here? This is great. You're just bullying everyone on the stream. What about Jeremiah Millar? Will Stewart? I'm just kidding. Don't say anything about Jeremiah.
He could use some high heels.
Oh my gosh. Here we go. Anyway, Mike Maloney, gonna look at the 18s. Staying there. How about that? We got 32.
Mm.
Uh-oh. Is it number 3? Oh. Would you have gone to the 18s there on dart 3?
Yes.
Mike played aggressively by going to the 20s on dart 2.
I mean, going second, you have to play more aggressive than going first. It's that chasing factor again, right? He's never gonna. He's never, especially 2 numbers, unless he puts together some like a run of 3 straight 9s or something like that.
Yeah, that's true. Well, starting to put the hammer down a little bit. 6.5, 6.00. This is where we get going. You see the hype's going on in the background.
Does Millar have a button pusher because he can't reach the player change button? Oh my goodness.
Jeez. Some things we read to ourselves, Danny.
It's no secret. It's out there, Sean.
They're playing so well.
I do have a funny story about. I have an Alex Reyes story. If anybody wants to hear that one.
Why not? Go for it.
Yeah, perfect. Good. Cue in, Danny. All right, so Chicago bull shooter. We're playing the 4-man. He's on our team, and it was a great joke that I grabbed a piece of paper, and he was going to grab us drinks, and I taped up a piece of paper with a line. It says "must be taller than this line to play," and I taped it to the side of the dartboard. And yeah, so he couldn't play.
And that was it. Yeah.
And that was it.
That was all she wrote. Sean Calhoun saying 42 Boom Goes the Dynamites at the finish. I love it's called Boom Goes the Dynamites. By the way, Gabe Steffen just tonight sent me a chat message that was like, "Hey, you should check out the Ball State Boom Goes the Dynamite guy sometime." I was like, "Yeah, that's where I stole it from, bro. That's where I stole it from." Yeah, oh yeah.
I'm gonna check that out now.
Oh man, he butchers everything, but his one catchphrase that he was ready to say the whole time is "Boom goes the dynamite," and it's the one thing he says perfectly clear. Everything else he bombs completely. Yep, Ball State. It's one of the most epic commentator, sports broadcaster mess ups of all time.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I have to say that one.
But he has overcome it really well, and it really wasn't his fault either. The teleprompter like broke halfway through and went like super fast. It was a tough break, but he still remembered the boom goes dynamite, which is impressive.
Oh, there's a double look. Oh, misses trip 19. Only up 9 points.
Yeah, this is a moment. Looking at the
Swing.
18s.
Yep.
Got it.
7-7. What's your mindset? What do you think their mindset is if they go 8-8?
Why are you asking me? Hey, Danny, what's your mindset?
You're,
What's their
you're,
mindset?
you're a sports commentator. You've been in these positions and you've interviewed people, haven't you? Like what do they say? I don't.
You are that person though. Anyway, I just
I
think
don't try. I don't
it's
let it
dark
get
at
to
this point.
8-8.
Yeah, but it's darts at this point. That's all they're doing. It's tunnel vision. They're playing darts. It's no longer the CSC Challenger Series. They know the number they're getting at. It's a best of 5, right? So throw your best darts right now. Was that what you were gonna say? I made it up.
Yeah, best of 5. No, that was good.
Thanks. Thanks. Hey Danny, what's your mindset here? Like what would you be thinking about? Not making it go 8-8?
I just don't. I don't think. I just throw. You start thinking, it just becomes too much. I try to let the muscle memory just take over. Just play, let it come natural. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. PDC pros ever play cricket practicing or outside the mat? Yes, they do. And I challenged a lot of them over there when I was over there. And there was one person that I never won. I never won against.
I heard rumor has it Gerwin Price is pretty good at the old cricket game.
Okay. What? That's a great rumor, Will. What you want me to say?
I heard he's a frequenter on the cricket board before he plays. Is what I'm saying.
All right. So the person that I've never lost, I've never beaten was D'Souza.
Good old Jose.
He unbelievable. And is when you ask
Started off
him
as a top
how,
tip player, right?
yeah, of course. But when you ask him his strategy of cricket, he'll be at 342 points and you'll be at 57. You say, "Well, why did you go points there?" And he says, "Oh, I don't add. I just hit triples."
Hey. That's fair.
1,200 points.
Yeah. This is quite the leg here, huh? We go close here. Yep.
Back to points.
And he hits it again. Big 8 mark from Jeremiah Millar. What an important leg this is too. If Mike gets this to 8-7, Millar will go first, but still, you want to guarantee at least a last leg decider.
Wait a minute, Dan. Did I just miss that? Did he just go for the double there and miss the close?
Well, I told you that this was going to be a moment where that happens and costs him. Bet Schaefer, it is a 20 round limit. I don't think it gets to that. Oh, big dart. 15s or back to points. Oh, it was at the kill shot.
Yeah, 15's there. Of course, he's over 90 points, so 9 mark wouldn't have got him ahead. Mike needed 10 dart, so not really hurting him there.
Math. That's all this game is, right? It's just math.
That's it. I'll take
Go ahead.
ahead. All right, I'll take a 5-5 strategy math player over a 6-0 power player.
Okay. Well, I can tell you, no one analyzes the game better than Jeremiah Millar while he is on the dartboard. When he's in our chat, it's always talk about the mistakes that the players made in that moment for whatever reason it is. So he definitely is an analyzer. But he is averaging also a 5.7, not a 5.5. But a 5.64 right there. He does get it to 8 first. Oh my gosh. So far, everyone's wrong but me in their predictions.
You
It feels
said
good.
9
Thank
8,
you.
right? You
You're
said
right.
9 8, right?
Yes, it does feel good. Thank you so much for asking me that question. In a room full of very smart people to win all of it, it feels great.
I'm gonna say it. Millar gets this done here.
Oh yeah.
That's a great call after the first triple 19.
Well, then he jinxed him. Man, what
Way
a
to
commentator's
go.
curse that was.
I've been doing it all night, big guy. All night.
Welcome to commentary, Danny.
Oh, absolutely. Pump up this 9 mark, and then the 7 comes in. Oh, let's
Oh, that'll
go.
work.
9 mark.
Boom goes
Come
the
on, Jeremiah.
dynamite. Number 33. Woke up the baby. We have a code red.
Oh. This has been great to watch. Whether they're bringing their A game, their B game, whatever the case may be, it's been a battle.
Look at that. Yeah, this is going to the last leg decider, huh?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's a great way to analyze that. Up 200 points. I think so.
I was asking instead of telling. How
Well,
about
oh
that
my
9 mark?
goodness.
What about now, huh? We're at 35.
The only thing Nick is doing right now is get to 37. Get to 37. Get to 37.
It's like a weird chant that's going on inside of our ears.
It is. Absolutely.
It's a great first start. Oh.
Oh, I robbed there, didn't he?
I think he did because that third dart looked the exact same.
Totally agree.
Well,
This is gonna be this. Who diddles? Sorry, who diddles first in the?
I believe it's Maloney.
Is it because he? Yeah. How does that go?
Maloney will diddle first. Okay, that's a good question. Who does it favor? Always the second player.
Always second. Just because to explain that, if they go 100, you can go 105.
Oh yeah.
They go 81, you can go left side of the board after the first 2.
All right. Well, here we go.
7, 6,
The diddle
2,
for the last
0.
leg decider. And as they do that, this is your last chance to take advantage of the A to Z Darts sale. You can get the Harrows Red Horizon darts for $75 until this Thursday, September 21st. You can also take advantage of their Win More Asparia sale, now running until October 4th. Click the banner on their homepage to get 10% off the Asparia darts range and receive a free goodie bag with every Asparia darts purchase over at a-zdarts.com. Last leg decider for all of the marbles. I know that Mike Maloney didn't want to be here. We saw it in his interview. Does this favor Jeremiah Millar here? Not anymore.
No. Oh my goodness.
I'm not going to say it. I don't want to get in trouble. But we're all thinking it. It was a 9 mark.
You said you weren't going to say it.
It was a 9 mark. Only a measly 6 mark from Mike Maloney. So Mike Maloney gets to start.
This is if Jeremiah wins this leg going second, it's going to be because Mike Maloney opens up 5 mark and Jeremiah goes 9 and puts the pressure on. I'm calling it right now.
Well, here we go.
He's got to get rid of it early. Mike's going to pound the 20s, and he won't come off of it.
Yeah, 7's a good start.
Great start. So even right here, Sean, if I go 57-57, I would have went trip 20.
Yeah, and just cleared out the high ground. But now this is not looking good. Yeah, that's a heartbreaker there in that moment.
Absolutely.
But Maya's just
Fight
gonna try
back.
and go 9 on the 18, see what happens. Oh.
Yeah, I feel for him here because he's really played really well all
Oh,
night.
yeah.
All night.
Yeah, you can see the dejected body language there as we get a white horse from Mike Maloney. That's number 37. And Nick is more than thrilled, to say the least. There he goes, ties the record, and Maya is just looking down back there. It's brutal, right? You want to see, if it goes to last leg decider, you want it to be 7s to 7s battling for 15 rounds, and just this is not what we wanted.
And I think he was, and this is what Jeremiah does. He was probably apologizing to everyone watching, and he shouldn't apologize.
Right.
He's
Never.
played so well. He's played well.
Well, a 7.09 from Mike Maloney finishes off the job, but yeah, you can see it there from Jeremiah Millar. And I love all of the claps from the people behind. It's good to see that, but Next Gen wins, and that goes to Mr. Mike Maloney, who moves on to take on Leonard Gates, a rematch of the finals of the CSC Challenger Series last season. Bud, did that? I know that last leg is disappointing, right? But Mike still shot a 7.09 to win that, going first. That'll be tough to beat anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. He's gonna beat himself up just because that's what he does, and he's so hard on himself. He played great. They both had, great patches. They had rough patches. And it was just this time that Mike came out on top this time. But don't count Jeremiah out.
Oh, I 100% agree. He's going to go over to the loser side, but he's still in this, and I know he'll be really chomping at the bit to get right back. But Mike Maloney gets it done. Definitely did the job, and he earned it. Honestly, had a lot of big legs in that, and it was really cool to see. And Jeremiah Millar went toe to toe with him. There was not a lot separating the two, right?
No, it was a good match. Overall, it was pretty even. And it was something that we all fans love to watch, and we won tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. A lot of big 9 marks going back and forth, the battling, the emotion. It's just something you love to see.
Oh yeah, and it was hyped up all week. Last week too. You did a rundown of what you thought was going to happen, video, which was awesome. It pretty much got you this job, just FYI. But everyone who joined us in the chat, we had over 1,800 people watching tonight, which is awesome. But yeah, it was worth the hype. It went to a last leg decider, and they shot great. There's nothing more you could ask for.
No, absolutely. And now it's going to be Mike versus Gates, and what's that, part 3?
Yeah, it'll be part 3. It's a rematch of the finals and then the king seat match from last season. So that one will happen. I'm going to guess they're going to give it a few weeks to pause on that, and we'll head over, do some Division 1 matchups on the one loss side of the bracket, and see what we got taking place next. But Wednesday night, it's going to be a good one, bud. I'm sure Will's going to want to be back in the booth. I'd rather have you, but Will's probably going to want to be back in the booth. But it's Michigan's Paul Otto taking on the 19-year-old sensation himself, Tyler Hensey, who's been taking Division II by storm. Highest average in Division II so far this season.
Yeah, he's a great player. I met Tyler for the first time in Wisconsin, and man, he's really good. That kid is really good.
Yeah,
Top notch, like 5'5", 5'6". I've seen it all from him, and it's gonna be a good battle, that's for sure.
Yeah, man. Well, listen, Danny, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you joining us tonight. I had an absolute blast with you. You're welcome back anytime, as far as I'm concerned.
Thanks for having me, and everyone in the chat. I appreciate it. Thanks for the questions, and yeah, anytime I can do this, I'm loving it.
Yeah, man, I hope you had a good time. I know I did. Guys, that'll do it. Mike Maloney defeats Jeremiah Millar in a last leg decider, 9-8. It was everything we ever could have wanted. And Wednesday night, Paul Otto, Tyler Hensey. We will see you there. Have a great night and enjoy the rest of your evening. It's 11 o'clock my time. My goodness. I'm going to sleep.
Thanks, guys.
Good night, guys.